Welcome everyone. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. Today is March 15th, 2021. Is the Ides of March. And I'm not going to give you a time frame here. So we're in the now moment. This is a read for the now moment. If this is happening to you recently, or it's happening now, or coming up the next couple of weeks, or if the video comes to you at another time, there's always a message there for you. It's all about energy. And I'm going to pull you today a romance angel card first. And then we're going to get into the read. Remember, it is a general reading, so if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. And if you want something more personalized, my information's below, and my website, twinflames3344.com. I have a CD out there also called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn, Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And if you like the content, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And comment, please, if you like. And thank you all for sharing your time with me as well. If you do like it, make sure to share because it does help my video and my channel. If you'd like to make a donation, the PayPal button is below as well. And otherwise, if you get disconnected from the subscription, just go ahead and resubscribe. And let's see what's going on for you. For everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all is concerned. For Capricorn, what do we need to know and learn? And let's clear all blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding, and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is for Capricorn. Excuse me, Capricorn. I just ate a little something. Capricorn. All right, we got 3 cards coming out here. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And religious factors. So that's just any kind of differences. It doesn't have to be religion. It can be cultural, age, whatever it is. That your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and or spiritual path. So there's definitely a romantic energy here. And some differences, and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And there's new love coming up after that. So the bottom of the deck, last 2, everyone came up with deception at the bottom of the deck and getting to know each other. You, Scorpio, and Sagittarius all had this at the bottom of the deck, but the other cards came out differently. All right, so from the Gilded Tarot, we have the Rider-Waite Mini here, 2 for clarifiers. We're going to pull an energy deck card at least at the end. For some reads, if it's a little bit chaotic, I'm pulling more than just the 1 card. So let's go here. Capricorn. Take a deep breath, you guys. Capricorn. Capricorn. In case you're interested, I have Moon in Capricorn and my Jupiter and Saturn are conjunct in Capricorn. Capricorn, okay. Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn now. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. First card out for you guys. The Death card. Okay, so that's big transformation and ending to a long cycle. It can be a death, an ending, a transition, a transformation. Dark night of the soul can be Scorpio energy in the middle of your read, and the challenge being the Star. And that could be depression or arrogance, loss of hope, the need to heal, the need to shine your light. Perhaps an Aquarius reversed, or someone with Aquarius in their chart. The foundation here for you is the Knight of Pentacles, the loyal, humble servant. He's looking forward, but he's actually going back. It's like he wants to go forward, but he's got something he's still got to do. And he is very loyal and faithful and hardworking. And what's in the recent past is the Page of Pentacles. And these 2 came up in the underlying energies together for Sagittarius. Perhaps they could be siblings. So this is a very good student, someone who's really good at, getting new projects up off the ground. This can be an opportunity or invitation. And in this deck particularly, the Page of Pentacles looks awfully interested in that peacock. Whether it's for good or for bad, I'm not sure here. Let me just move this light a little bit so it's not so bright. Yeah, that's better. So that's in the recent past, but they're both upright and positive. That's good. And crowning here is the Tower. That came up for Scorpio and Sag as well. That's in your present moment, the Tower. Some kind of sudden event. This could be blowing your top, blowing your cover, blowing your crown wide open, or blowing your mind, because this can be sex as well. This also could be a sudden death. It could be a sudden death playoff, too. But let's see where this is going. I'm not really getting sports here. What's coming up soon is the Magician with all their tools on board, but he's not in a good mood. This guy is, this also can be Gemini or Virgo energy, but not a happy camper, but he's very good at what he does. Okay? So maybe he's not feeling well. All right, so you see yourself as the moon reversed, Capricorn, and that could just be the new moon that we're in right now. This can be, the early bird catches the worm. That's definitely Capricorn, very hardworking. But there also can be deception here, which is at the bottom of the deck in Romance Angels. So what's going on? And that can be someone with Cancer in their chart. So you as a Capricorn could have Cancer in your chart. Okay, what's around you or how others might see you is the Two of Wands, choosing a new path. I'm getting, the wishbone here. I'm getting that. I don't usually bring that up at all. I don't usually notice it, but that's coming up now. So the wishbone, someone might be making a wish or just choosing a path by drawing straws. Choosing a new path. This also can be twin flame energy. And both paths seem fun. One path seems very difficult. There's a big mountain in the background to climb and a lot of dark birds to deal with. The other path is more smooth. They both have a deer at the end of the path, but this one, is a lot easier to navigate. So are you up for the challenge, or do you want to go in the smooth road? There's a deer on both sides. So the block for you is the Five of Pentacles reversed. And this is recovering from, some kind of difficult event, being left out in the cold or left behind. This is exile, injury, illness, or destitution, homelessness, starvation. And that's the block. So you may have a wound around that prevents you from moving forward. At the end here, we have the Seven of Cups upright, which can be having a lot of options. In this deck, they're all good, so how do you choose? This also could be synchronicities and heaven in your eyes, having lots of choices. And they could be suddenly lots of choices, or you're suddenly seeing synchronicities. The connection to what's left hanging in limbo is the Wheel of Fortune, destined. Wow, the wheel turns forward with this Tower moment here. And what's hanging in limbo for you at the end of the read is the Empress. Okay, and you're going to get a few more cards there at the end to close this off at the end. So let's see what that is, and then I'm going to show you the underlying energies coming up. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is Justice. Not going to be Libra energy, and this is the story behind that. We're going to get into that a little bit before we go forward. So there could be a Libra here. And then we have Pisces underneath this Ten of Cups energy. So we have the Ten of Cups with the High Priestess back here. That could be a High Priestess, a secret, someone with psychic abilities, your own psychic abilities, or a Pisces person here regarding this happy family or happy ending, the ending to an emotional cycle, but the happy home life here. And a lot of Pisces energy there. And that could be the Page of Pentacles above, maybe a Pisces who's a very good student. And then we have the Five of Swords reverse, which is, post-war. And post-war, we have what? We have PTSD, we have looting, there's big celebrations, but then there's confusion about now where do we go? We have the Ace of Cups reversed here, the Ace of Pentacles reversed here, which Sagittarius had a lot of aces pending coming up too, but they had the Ace of Cups upright in the end. These two are both reversed here along with Justice, but Justice has been served. So there may have been someone who dumped or just overwhelmed. This is holding back time, money, and effort, or perhaps great riches, or playing hardball here. It's a couple different scenarios with justice here, because it's going to be in court playing hardball, not getting your wish, losing the war. Or which side are you on? So, and then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles on either side of that justice. Perhaps justice for the children here. And then we have a death. So there's death in the middle of the read. So the main energy is about a major ending here. And it doesn't have to be a death. It can be an ending of a relationship, an ending of a job, an ending of something that's taken forever to end. And the challenge being, depression or arrogance here. Or perhaps an Aquarius reversed. And then there's this sudden moment. It could be a sudden death that nobody was expecting. It could be a sudden ending to a court battle. There's justice here. And so you have Libra upright, Scorpio upright, Aquarius reversed, 2 Scorpios upright here. Boom, boom. Then you have Gemini or Virgo there, Cancer reversed, and then Libra and Taurus all upright. So everyone's upright except for the Cancer energy, which I think that was the only one reversed in Sagittarius's read too. Well, one of them today anyway. So why is there justice in the underlying energy for you? A split, divided, the need for clarity, to cut through the BS, standing up for oneself, perhaps at night. This can be the last full moon as well. When people are getting triggered and they're howling at the moon. Like being prepared to stand up for oneself. But feeling divided or in a split. But looks like whatever you're fighting for, it's completed here. Whether it's a divorce or some kind of court issue or just something, an unfairness between kids and now getting that resolved. But it looks like there's, new beginnings being planned, but you can't at the end of the war because there's this aftermath to deal with. And there's another ace, I told you. So the Ace of Wands is reversed, is frustrations, an inability to understand or conceptualize something. This could be not getting aroused, not finding anything funny, just not inspired in any way, or being forced into something, having other people's energies forced upon you, or their will. So let's see what this Page of Pentacles. Okay, very burdened. All right, so this is the perfectionist student, who has to be perfect because that's what they were raised to be, or maybe it's just innately in them that they expect nothing but perfection from themselves. This is someone keeping to themselves to keep their energy pure and just, buckling down and doing it. But there looks like there is a reason why they're doing it. This is a soulmate connection. It's that intense, love of another where the two of you completely accept each other no matter what. And that can represent these two. They could be siblings or they could be a match. They're getting over some kind of grief or loss. Some kind of guilt or shame, or just weren't able to get over the past and now they're getting past it. So this could be two getting over, each other and coming together. This could be fond memories of the past, of your childhood or your kid's childhood. But somebody working really hard and keeping to themselves about this connection and getting over any issues from the past and awakening. With the Divine Feminine in the 5D. And this could be someone with Capricorn in their chart and Pisces in their chart. And the two of them being pushed to their emotional limits. And then here's the King of Wands here involved as well. The Emperor. Okay. Which could be an Aries energy over here too. There's a lot of majors coming up. Then we got the Hermit and Justice. Somebody with Libra in their chart, Virgo with Libra in their chart, or just shed, a professional shedding light on the situation of injustice. This is all about that Page of Pentacles. So what about the Knight of Pentacles? What's up with the Knight of Pentacles? Ending conflict or the battle, rising above, perhaps not sleeping well, or awakening and coming out as the King of Swords in his truth, the loyal, humble servant, and satisfied with himself, and receiving an offer of love, or that could be a child who's being very loving. The King of Pentacles is coming up right after that, so I just want to put that out there. Implementing a plan, strategizing perhaps. And then the Death card in the middle here. What is the Death card in the center of the read all about for Capricorn? The Wounded Warrior. So it can be Scorpio, coming up with Scorpio in their chart, or the never-ending story that took forever to end, and now someone's on their last leg, and now it's finally over. The worst is over. The bliss is about to set in with heaven in their eyes, synchronicities, having lots of options. Let's see where this goes. The challenge is the Star reversed. Why? Okay, so we have the Hermit first, shedding light on the situation. And then we have Justice or Injustice. This could be somebody with Libra in their chart and Virgo. And then the Queen of Cups reversed. So someone who's sad or depressed, okay, needing to heal. And the Injustice, but perhaps this could be one person, or this could be one person or two people, and then it could be this way as well. But this one's got their back turned on these two. They're busy shedding light or giving advice, while this energy is looking the other way, feeling sad or lost. Perhaps coming together with others, but perhaps lacking faith or feeling embarrassed. With the temptation here. And then we have the Tower energy here. That could be three different people too. It could be a Virgo, someone with Libra in their chart, and then the Queen of Cups could be a water sign or have water in their chart. All right, this Tower. Well, it's happy, but kind of scary at the same time. This is the Devil. Suddenly coming together, bumping into the temptation. Who wants to come clean and move things forward in a big way. Wow. There's Capricorn, there's Aries reverse, Capricorn upright, and Libra upright there, along with Scorpio. What's coming up soon is the Magician. Okay, playing hardball. Queen of Swords speaking her truth. Perhaps the Magician was withholding from her, but it's not affecting her. She's still going on doing her thing, speaking her truth. Or this is her withholding time, money, and effort. Perhaps stockpiling or magnetizing, saving before, planning a new life. And in the meantime, speaking her truth. Perhaps she's speaking to the Queen of Wands, who's ignoring her, looking the other way. And the Queen of Wands may be dropping the ball, or perhaps thinking about dropping the mask, the facade, breaking patterns and such, regarding frustrations, sexual energy, frustrations, no growth, no creativity, creative blocks, inability to get aroused, or over aroused, right? Not thinking it's funny, not expressing their true feelings, perhaps feeling hit by a Mack truck. Perhaps the magician's coming up as Gemini or Virgo, so that could definitely be this Queen of Swords here. Perhaps the Queen of Wands is feeling left out in the cold and recovering here, or that's the block for you, Capricorn. Here you see yourself as the Moon reverse, or perhaps just Cancers in your chart. Feeling like you have new options, or you can't implement your choice of path right now. I wanted to say, instead of your choice of path, your choice of poison. Unable to implement it right now, with the Knight of Swords rushing in with the truth, perhaps about a deception, coming from an unstable home, or moving, visiting, or perhaps having work done on the house. This could be ending a big party or celebration, but also could be the end of a marriage as well. So there may be word that's coming in after somebody was stuck with no options. There's news that comes in about some kind of big move, a sudden move to a higher love, being the patient angel. Perhaps after suffering in silence, could be suffering in silence or tears of joy, in a disconnect, or somebody at a distance and missing them. Let's see if that tower comes up again. Why is the Two of Wands upright here? The Four of Cups reversed is starting over in love, and then this is the worst over, and the bliss is setting in. So someone is getting ready to choose a new path. After feeling frustrated over here, not being able to choose a path, how people see you is on path. You may feel like you have no options or stuck, that you can't choose your path, but others see you as choosing a path, starting over in love, with the worst now being over. And here's the bliss setting in. Seeing synchronicities, heaven in your eyes, having lots of options and finding the one. And that's so funny because that series was on Netflix. I was watching that last night. So why do we have the Five of Pentacles? The Five of Pentacles reversed is your block for Capricorn. A block about having very little money and spending it anyway, right? Because this is someone who holds on to their stuff, because they only have 4 pentacles. It's not 10. It's someone who needs to save because they may not be able to have a lot of extra spending money. They need to go towards bills and such. But this is someone who's, after holding on or just being, Scroogey, or clinging to their stuff or clinging to their feelings, is letting go of that to perhaps fix things up, perhaps making repairs on that house or making repairs to a relationship. And there's a block around this, a big block. The block around recovery, recovering from homelessness, destitution, injury, illness. A block around the ability to come back from that by spending what you don't have and going broke. There's a big financial issue here for you, like it's a big wound, right? Because you may have a past of starvation, and it doesn't have to be this life. We all have 14 generations of DNA in us, and your relatives have definitely starved to death. And there is a starvation or homelessness or an abandonment or rejection, big wound here. The being able to start over with nothing. The Seven of Cups. Perhaps suddenly seeing things with heaven in your eyes there, right? We have the Tower over here and then the Seven of Cups. Suddenly seeing things, suddenly seeing synchronicities, suddenly having all these options and choices. And this is what came out here. Overworking or things not working out, not aligning. With a disconnect, this is a breakup or lack of affection or a non-physical relationship, that perhaps one of them wants a physical relationship, and there's the Tower coming in. And good news. This Tower is definitely a positive thing, because it was positive over there and it's positive here. Heaven in your eyes. All of a sudden, after a breakup or lack of affection, the Tower comes in and boom, all hell breaks loose, and there's good news coming in of a higher love. Patient angel, taking one step at a time. You know, there's somebody who needs to recover from what they've been through. Suffering in silence, in a disconnect or a breakup, or being at a distance, not being able to be with someone. Perhaps illness, being drained or draining children, Leo, or pets. And then here is powerlessness, dependency, having to make a big purchase or spend all your money or lost it all. So why do we have now the Wheel of Fortune's upright, you guys? There's like a big boom, and all of a sudden the Empress and the wheel's forward. So the wheel going forward is the breakup or disconnect at a distance. This could be, you know, it could be a breakup here because we have the Lovers reversed. There definitely could be a breakup. But this also could be two people who've been at a distance, which was destined to learn to appreciate each other. And that's, you know, the draining energy, being overexposed, over-radiated, you know, kids, pets, Leo, all out of control. No sunshine, needing vacation. And now the Wheel of Fortune comes in. And here's the King of Pentacles right after that. Implementing a plan, ready to spend some money, perhaps wanting to commit or get married. You know, this could be any kind of commitment though. This also could be Taurus energy. This also could be a religious leader or another kind of a leader, establishment, something traditional. All right, so drained, and then the King of Pentacles comes in. Implementing a plan or spending some money on Taurus, marriage, business, religion, or some kind of commitment, or it could be an all boys club as well, but it's definitely traditional. Or it's just that the King of Pentacles is a Taurus. So why is the Empress there? It's definitely, this could be the King of Pentacles offering money or some kind of investment to Taurus or this Empress here. So if the Hierophant's a Taurus and not the Hierophant, it's just a Taurus person, which then this Empress person could be Taurus. And they're offering to invest with them or give them money to save or make a commitment or to invest. Maybe they want to start a business. Maybe they're they're going to gift them with the money or loan them the money, or they're partners investing together. So why is the Empress there upright? Whatever this is, it's very positive and strong. There's a lot of money there involved, and there's stardom here too, right? The rock star at work. With the High Priestess, it looks like the King of Pentacles wants to bring somebody on board, perhaps an advisor. This could be a Pisces, it could be a Virgo, it could be somebody with psychic abilities. This also could represent a religious person, the Viking princess as well. There is Aquarius energy over here, and Pisces or Virgo over here, with the Empress upright. And then there's Aquarius again with the Empress. So perhaps the Empress is Aquarius. We have Leo on the other side, so she could have both Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo in her chart, or she could be the Empress with these two energies around her, perhaps pets and kids that are Aquarius and Leo. So let's see what else is coming up for Capricorn. We have the home, right? We have the Empress or a Taurus person with a stable home, which is very Taurian. And then we have the Eight of Swords reversed, released perhaps from prison or from their own, prison of the mind, keep holding themselves back with imprisoning thoughts. And then here we have the Knight of Wands. This is the player energy or somebody falling short. It could be literally, someone trying to play someone, whether it's sexual or creative, whatever it is. You don't want to deal with this energy. But it also could be somebody falling short on energy, right? Offering to do something but not following through because physically they just couldn't do it. Or it could be somebody holding back their passions because they're paralyzed by their passions. They're very afraid. So then we have the Six of Swords, which is peace, finding a peaceful place to go. This could be somebody sneaking out at night or just in their thoughts. It could be somebody going on vacation. And again, there's that Viking ship energy here. Somebody might be sailing away. Perhaps there's some Nordic energy there. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, someone getting their sovereignty here with everything they need except for someone to share it with. Maybe they want it that way. Maybe they're getting out of a relationship and they're so excited to fix up their own home exactly the way they want it with no one telling them what to do. And that could definitely be, a teenager or someone in their 20s. And we're going to clarify this as well. So the Four of Wands, why is that coming up with the Empress? Walking away from a home and being very present to the moment. So somebody's walking away from a home or just taking nightly walks. And that could be this, someone's getting out at night and somebody else is spying on them because they don't know where they're going or what they're doing, but they just want to go out to be present. Maybe they're trying to go out to connect with this energy here of the High Priestess. And then we have there's somebody they're thinking about offering to correct an imbalance here. Perhaps with the King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. And again, these two are possibly coming up as siblings, but they don't have to be. They can both be messages or opportunities coming around. Why is the Eight of Swords reversed? Okay, this is holding back, not telling, keeping something secret, delays in communications or travel, a lot of arguing, heated debates or heated exchanges energy here, and being released from the heated exchange, maybe releasing you from your negative thoughts by stepping up to the plate and taking a swing, perhaps speaking your truth or getting the message across. And again, this is about healing the family or healing in a happy ending, an emotional cycle that's ended. And look at that, we have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is recovering. Somebody's been in exile from the emotional family and the financial family. This could be a business or a community or a legacy as well. And someone recovering from being left out from all that. In prison. So someone could literally have been in prison and missed out on a lot with the family. And then the Knight of Wands reversed. And they came up again. So the player has been exiled here. So they missed out on a lot. Imprisoned. And healing. Trying to forgive. Or the family's the family was imprisoned by this Knight of Wands reversed, right? Because they probably caused them havoc. And trying to heal and forgive, feeling imprisoned by this energy, unable to move because you don't know what they're going to do. Or maybe someone got out of prison and now the family feels imprisoned because they're afraid of what this person might do. So why is there the Six of Swords there? But again, the imprisonment can just be a prison of your mind and getting released from that. We have all the three big family and home energies here. The Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles there. There's like a whole lot of stability there, and then here's this player energy. Falling short. Trying to find peace at night. The King of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. With an opportunity perhaps to make an announcement, a wake-up call, or call somebody, a call to action. Finally making a decision or getting a final decision. This could also be someone helping a child or a student make a speech right in front of people and backing them up making sure they do okay. And this can be Aquarius energy. The King of Cups finding peace at night. And it could be the King of Cups is that frog spying on whoever's going out at night or thinking about things at night. They may be just checking up on a child to make sure they're okay, or vice versa. Somebody might be practicing, like going out for walks to practice a speech or an announcement or about an opportunity that they have, how they're going to do this. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles here at the end, the sovereignty. And again, there's that energy of two siblings. The Ace of Cups, feeling pushed to the emotional limits, right? That child who always wants to be perfect in school, like killing themselves to make the perfect speech or the perfect call. Like, who are they calling? Are they calling their sister or someone they like? And then here is that energy of feeling pushed to the limit, purging, crying, sweating it out as the King of Wands reversed. This could be an adult who's feeling like a child because they're scared to do what they have to do. It's like God's hand coming in to push them to their limit, to get them to do what's best for them and get out of the fear. And this can be someone who's exhausted or sick, but it can be someone who's pissed off too. And there's the Emperor reversed. And the Knight of Pentacles moving forward to offer help. So this could be independent living too, like getting a parent into independent living. Offering help, again, this one's, overwhelmed. This could be a father and their son trying to get them into a facility, offering help, money, opportunity to make good on something, make good on debts or some kind of imbalance in a relationship to make up. To the Empress here, and we have the Emperor on the other side of this. So I don't know who the King of Wands is here for you, but he's on the other side of the Emperor, whether it's his child or himself or someone he's hanging out with, and offering some payment, but it's not a big one, trying to pay back debt to the Empress over here. And then we have the Empress being strong, taming the beast, and yet inspired here with the Page of Wands. I think the Page of Wands might be inspired by the Empress. The Page of Wands is going out. See, check it out. The Page of Wands has been the one going out at night or going away in their thoughts, or somebody else is leaving both of these behind to find peace. But the Page of Wands is coming up as a Leo, right? This Leo energy finding peace with the Queen of Pentacles. So that can be an older woman and a child, but it also could be someone they're in love with, because he wants to make some kind of proclamation. He wants to offer a date, find peace with someone he likes, while he's pacifying his inner beast. He's very impassioned here. Post-war, a lot of suffering and powerlessness, jealousy, moodiness, feeling rejected. And then here comes in the Knight of Wands, feeling insecure but trying to act bold after recovering from destitution or homelessness, starvation, illness, injury, whatever it is, insecurity, lack of tools, or maybe had the tools taken, getting out of the fear with the support perhaps of a parent, helping them find the courage to move forward in a bold mission, to awaken. And this could be the Divine Feminine, the 5D. Capricorn or Pisces reversed, and then here's Pisces reversed again. So I'm getting this like Capricorn and Pisces there. And then we have Gemini or Virgo energy here, recovering from being left out. And there's always two sides of the situation here. Okay, we got Sagittarius and Virgo or Gemini, and then Capricorn and Pisces over here. And that ends up being the underlying energy here, is the upside down world, being in another world, right? That it's almost complete, the cycle, but not quite there yet. And let's see what's coming up from the energy deck for you. There seems to be a lot of family here, so it's kind of hard to see who's who, and it'll be different for all of you. So however it fits for you, there's definitely new beginnings coming up. And then here, boom, the Tower comes in and the Wheel of Fortune goes forward with the Empress upright. The Emperor's still reversed over here. I don't know if there's a breakup between an Emperor and an Empress. But there's options here. There could be Libra and Taurus there as well, with a home being released. The Knight of Wands, which could be seen as a cheater, finding peace on their own, independent. But there's a big ending in the middle of this. I mean, we have where did the World come up? The World isn't right side up in this last energy here. But I don't think the World came out in the main cards here, right? So we had Libra upright, Scorpio ×2 upright, Aquarius reversed, Gemini or Virgo upright, Cancer reversed, Libra upright, Taurus upright, Sagittarius reversed. Yeah, and that's what's coming up here. There's a lot of earth energy here. It's a lot about the Emperor and the Empress, the King of Pentacles, and the Page and Knight of Pentacles. So there's definitely a family here. The Queen of Pentacles is over here. But they actually could be two separate families, because we have the Sovereign reversed here too. It could be one family but they're both very Pentacles oriented. One family could have the Page and Knight of Pentacles, and the other one could have the Nine of Pentacles. As a child with the another Knight of Pentacles over here. Knight of Pentacles is offering to the Empress over here. And that could definitely be this King of Pentacles. Trying to correct a debt or an imbalance in the relationship. And the Knight of Pentacles could just be a child, like being an intermediary between the Emperor and the Empress. The Emperor's with the King of Wands reversed. The King of Cups is upright. The King of Swords is upright here. King of Wands is the only one reversed, along with the Empress. The Emperor. And of the Queens, the Queen of Cups is reversed. Queen of Pentacles is upright. The Empress is upright. Let's see what the energy deck has to say for you. Queen of Wands is upright too, and the Queen of Swords. All the queens are upright. Appreciation, 15. Today's the 15th too. It's the Ides of March, which is all about the woman, the Queen, the Empress. There's lots of definitions for the Ides of March. So it's the Devil energy, which is the shadow side, showing appreciation for all parts of yourself. I am woman, hear me roar. And then here's the Magician in the mirror, the 53 of the Knight of Swords, rushing in with the truth, like what I do. Or I'm sorry, with a question mark at the end of it, I'm sorry. With all of his energy, look, he's a healer, right? He's got all his energy coming out of his hands. He's got the infinity symbol over his head. His crown's open, it's sparkling. And it looks like, it's like God if you woke him up in the middle of the night, right? Or Santa Claus without a Santa Claus suit on. This could be a father and daughter as well. She could be the Knight of Wands. And the father's like, well, what do you want me to do? You keep doing these things. We can't put up with this. This is having a truth moment. This can either be a couple or father and daughter. And it could be where they just don't believe in the same things. And so, this has been a rebellious daughter or rebellious spouse. And he's like, I'm at my wit's end. What would you like me to do? And she's just looking there because she's got kind of a smirk on her face. And she's got the devil energy. So maybe she needs to appreciate, she's appreciating herself no matter who else appreciates her. It doesn't matter who else, what anyone else thinks, only her. Or she could have, a little devil in her eye there with the devil card. And then here we have the door to value. What is it that you value? What makes you happy? With expansion, how do you want to expand? And it could be a father too, trying to get his daughter not dependent on him anymore. Could be a young daughter, could be an older daughter, either which way. And then there's hostilities coming up here about expansion, conflict. The 26th, but the Page of Wands is inspired here. Maybe they learned how to channel their energies into being inspired. And here's a young man inspired by an older woman, or they're angry with their mother. But the Page of Wands isn't coming up angry in the read. It's like not hostile anymore, like letting go of hostilities. But they're both angry. It's like a son got his hostility from his mother. She was controlling the purse strings and, castrating him, basically. And look at this, father and daughter. And what do you value? Mother and son. What do you value? And then the journey. And walking away. You don't have to please anyone. You only need to please yourself. The High Priestess. Secret. Psychic abilities. Perhaps that doesn't fit with the traditional family religion or way they do things. And this is somebody going out on their own. Very inspired. And then the bottom of the deck being the Angel of Strength, being strong. This is the happy family and the Queen of Wands, having other opportunities. And again, it could be this Knight of Wands reversed that doesn't fit in with the family. And so they're going their own way. She could be the Queen of Wands with some actions that the family doesn't like. And, this could be the matriarch. You either have to deal with me or you got to go your own way. So somebody might be going their own way. All right, I do want to pull one more card for you because I've been doing it for the last couple of reads. I might as well for Capricorn too. Someone's definitely taking a walk. The father, the mother, the female child may be definitely leaving. The male child actually may be getting support from a father. Maybe he never got support from that father before and now is. They've changed. So let's see what's going on. So there's some despair here. Again, the depression, the challenge by depression here. 32 is the journey, not having any money, feeling homeless or hungry, somebody with bad health. Somebody's worried about their parent leaving them. What are they going to do without them? Expanding, conflict, unexpected income coming their way. So this could either be the person who's becoming ill, or they could be the child of the father who's ill. And then this is the 27 of that person leaving, getting unexpected income and allowing them to leave the situation, go out on their own and make a big change. Perhaps leaving the house or going and getting a new house. Or going to the White House perhaps with the privileged lady. And perhaps a child going with their grandparents here. This could be, instead of leaving you guys all together, maybe a child just needs to go live with their grandparents and not with the parents. Or maybe a grandfather passed away and now the grandmother would really welcome having a teenager come in and hang with them, maybe if they're not getting along with the family. This could be an empty nest syndrome as well. Someone whose expectations is waiting for someone, or now they're alone, they don't know what to do because there's no kids in the house. There's all of that energy coming up. And the bottom of the deck is the toiling and laboring. You know, someone's been working very hard and not making a lot of money. After a courtship with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. And a death. Somebody might have had an inheritance or an expected inheritance that didn't come through because it was just pie in the sky, not anchored into anything. Expecting sudden wealth on a journey and then getting there and not finding anything but a death and a courtship and a lot of hard work. This is the underlying energy. So, and this could even be a child like going to work with their parents and it's not what they expected at all. Like they were all excited in the beginning and then all of a sudden it's like, nope. And that's the Queen of Cups energy there and the underlying energy. So, but coming out, you see too what comes out. The underlying energy is someone working their fingers to the bone. And then here's someone who can't do anything about it, can't make it change. Or maybe somebody's worried about their own health because they've been supporting somebody else and worried that what happens when they pass, you know? Where's the money going to come from? But then something comes in. Maybe a privileged lady in a home. And the bar cheers, a place to call your own. Where everybody knows your name. And, or just a nice empty home where no one's bugging you all the time. And there could be two extreme situations of two people who may be coming together in the near future. One who has nothing at home and one who has like too much family at home, right? Two extreme opposite situations. This is with a choice of path with the 28 and twin flame energy. And then the Knight of Cups over here, who's very loving and offering love to everybody. And then the world between with the 21, the completion of the world. And yet a world away. Okay? All right, Capricorn. Make sure you drink your water and get your rest. Get your joy, get your nature. And I feel like this is good. It's the end of a big cycle, which means these new beginnings are about to come in for you. All these aces are lining up for Sag and Capricorn. Rise and be love, you guys. I'll see you soon. Have an amazing day. Bye.